Hardcore purists hate what happened to their scene. Metalcore, Betrayal, emo, too soft. Deathcore, mall metal, Crabcore, fucking embarrassing. But here's the truth. If hardcore had stayed pure, today it would be dead.
Bring out your dead!
Hardcore didn't fracture by accident. It mutated under pressure. And that mutation is the whole reason it survived. Hard claim. Hardcore was never meant to stay frozen. This wasn't a fucking museum piece. It was a reaction. Late 70s punk stagnates. Hardcore accelerates it. Shorter songs, faster tempos, DIY infrastructure. No gatekeepers. Velocity over virtuosity. But velocity creates heat. And with heat, it forces change. When hardcore wanted more weight, it didn't disappear. It absorbed metal. Palm-muted riffing, double kick drums, denser production, integrity. Earth Crisis. Converge, Hatebreed. This wasn't metal invading hardcore. It was hardcore demanding more physical impact. Breakdowns got heavier. Logos got darker. Tours crossed genre lines. And purists called it dilution. But what actually happened? Hardcore expanded its reach without losing its behavioral core. So then came grind, napalm death, extreme noise terror, repulsion, songs under a minute, blast beats replacing punk tempo, vocals beyond language, but structurally still DIY, still underground, still anti-authoritarian. Grindcore didn't betray hardcore. It amplified its aggression until it almost disintegrated. That's mutation under pressure. So this is where the purists get uncomfortable. Emo wasn't mall fashion. It was emotional hardcore. Rites of Spring. Embrace. Same urgency, just a different direction. Instead of yelling at institutions, bands exposed interior fracture. The pit didn't disappear, but it did shift. Hardcore proved it could carry vulnerability without losing its intensity. And that's evolution. It's not weakness. By the 2000s, metalcore leans further into extremity. You have Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, Carnifex. Down-tuned guitars, brutal vocals, breakdowns as gravitational center. MySpace accelerates scene growth. DIY emerges with digital virality. Hardcore rhythm embedded in death metal texture. But it's still breakdown culture. Still scene loyalty. Just much heavier armor. And yes, finally, Crabcore. And the only band I think of is Attack Attack. Low stances, electronic elements, breakdown theatrics, mocked fucking relentlessly.
How to Crabcore in 30 seconds. Basic chugs. 1-0-0 chord plus halftime.
But here's what most people miss. Crabcore proved that hardcore's physical DNA could survive the internet age. Stage movement becomes a meme. Meme becomes visibility. Visibility became audience. Purity dissolved. Infrastructure scaled. And across every mutation, DIY ethic persists. Breakdown culture persists. Scene-based loyalty persists. Cathartic aggression persists. What changes is texture. Hardcore is not a sound. It's a delivery system for the intensity. Metalcore adds weight. Grindcore adds extremity. Emo adds exposure. And Deathcore adds brutality. Crabcore just added spectacle. It was fucking ridiculous. But same engine, different armor. If hardcore had frozen in 1982, by now it would have fossilized. Instead, basement shows became touring circuits, zines became blogs, tape trading became streaming, local scenes became global pipelines. Mutation is how movements survive scale. Hardcore didn't stay pure, but it did stay alive, and purity was never its mission. Survival was. A pure movement calcifies. A pressured movement mutates. And hardcore, from basements to blast beats, has never stopped mutating. That's it for the Hardcore Files.
How to Crabcore in 30 seconds. Basic chugs. 1-0-0 chord plus halftime. Gated synths. EDM dance break. Snare bombs. Pew!
100% auto-tune.
Crab stance. A good go.